Welcome back to another video review. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Condor Shotgun Ammo Pouch. I picked this up for $16 Canadian plus tax, so not very expensive. It's made in China. It's made of 1000D nylon. It is water resistant, so basically Cordura. Comes in multiple colors, being the olive drab that you see here, black, tan, and coyote brown. The dimensions of it are 3.5 inches in height, 7.25 inches in width, and 1.75 inches in depth. It's very well sewn, double stitching as usual along the outside. They got the cross stitching, double stitching for the straps. So very sturdy. Alright, so we'll go from the front and move to the back. On the front here, we have a loop field, so if you want to stick any of your Velcro patches on here, you can. Next, there's a flap here that opens up the pouch. This is retained by hook and loop, Velcro. Inside the pouch, very simple, elastic band on the front and back. And this is divided up into 6 loops on each section. So you can hold up to 12 shotgun shells. Next, there's an elastic cord here. And this is for restraining the pouch and tightening it, making all this weight nice and tight. It's also adjustable at the bottom here. There's a knot, so if you want to loosen this or tighten it, you can. So you can adjust the tightness. And then finally at the bottom here, we have a grommet, so if any water did get in here, it'll drain out the bottom of the pouch. Alright, let's move to the back. On the back here, it uses Pal's webbing, or Molly, 4 rows. It's retained by snap buttons, and this will fit on a section that's 4 rows by 3 across, so it doesn't take up that much space. When it comes to these straps, I've noticed that on the smaller pouches, and it's been mentioned in videos that are like 3 years old, that there's a little bit of excess material here on the straps, and it causes the pouches to like sag forward, droop forward. I talked to a couple friends about it. You know, we figured not all companies' Pal's webbing is the same dimensions, the rows and where they're placed, and the tightness of the rows. So figured this just allows for that ability. I am going to call Condor about it to see what their opinion is on that and why they do that. I noticed that the person that was talking about it before in his videos, it was with the M4 open top mag pouches, and he ended up sewing it. And that was 3 years ago, and I have some of them, and when I put them on my vest, I don't have that problem of them drooping. But I've noticed on this, some of my M14 mag pouches, there's a little bit of droop, along with the flashbang pouches, just a little bit of droop, and it's from this excess. And that's also why I mentioned before that I prefer the mod straps over the fixed straps. So anyways, just a note that if you're going to grab this, it may droop a little bit, and especially with the weight. I tested 12 shotgun shells in here just to see what it did on the vest, and there's a little bit of weight there, and it did droop a little bit. Alright, so I bought this personally for carrying CO2 cartridges, the 12 grams that you see here. This is for airsoft, so these fit perfectly. Alright, so as you can see, they fit in there nicely. I usually just do the back row just because I really only need 6. This would be for a person that's, you know, using pistols, I have Wolverine Airsoft Wraith CO2 buffer tube, so that's why I don't really need that many, because in that mode I'd probably be playing like sniper or DMR, and each one of these is about 120 shots, so I don't need to be carrying 12 of these, but it works. And then I just throw a dead rag in here. So that makes it a nice pouch for carrying that. Alright, so I wanted to update you guys. We've been perusing through a lot of Condor items. I also have a HH Air pouch, which is the radio pouch. Hydration pouches, I got multiple of those. I'm going to do probably a side-by-side. They both have their uses. They're both decent. Different magazine pouches. I also have multiple vests and plate carriers, so the Defender, the Sentry, the Condor Cross Draw. So we're going to be taking a closer look at them, along with Battle Belt. And then finally, when I get through all those videos, then I'll do just a video of just how I have my rig set up, if anybody's curious. So thanks for watching the video. I noticed we got another subscriber. I appreciate that. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And have a great week and have a great day. Thanks.